Today, we're diving into the quirky and fascinating world of Aquarius. So, whether you're dating one, friends with one, or simply curious about this air sign, stick around as we explore the top 10 things you should never say to an Aquarius. Number 1, why can't you just be normal? Aquarius is anything but ordinary, and they take pride in that. They're known for their unconventional thinking and unique approach to life. When you ask them to be normal, you're essentially asking them to suppress their true selves. Aquarius sees the world differently, and it's their perspective that makes them so innovative and forward thinking. Telling them to conform is like telling a bird not to fly. It's against their nature. Instead, try to appreciate the quirks and creativity they bring into your life. Trust me, it's worth it. Embracing their uniqueness not only deepens your relationship with them, but also opens you up to new ways of thinking and living. Number 2, you're too detached. Aquarius is an air sign, which means they're often in their heads, thinking about the bigger picture. They value logic and reason over emotional drama, which can sometimes make them seem distant. But here's the thing: Aquarius cares deeply. They just express it differently. When you accuse them of being detached, it can feel like you're dismissing their way of processing the world. Instead, try engaging them in deep, intellectual conversations. You'll find that they connect on a different level, one that's rich with ideas and insights. It's also important to remember that their detachment is often a form of self preservation, helping them navigate a world that can sometimes be overwhelming. Number 3, you're too weird. Aquarius thrives on being unique, so saying you're too weird is like telling a fish it's too good at swimming. They embrace their individuality and love to push boundaries, whether it's in their fashion choices, ideas, or lifestyle. This so called weirdness is actually their superpower. It's what allows them to see solutions where others see problems and to stand out in a crowd. So instead of calling them weird, try celebrating their originality. You might even learn something new. After all, what might seem weird today could very well be the trend of tomorrow, thanks to their ahead of the curve thinking. Number 4, just go with the flow. This might work with some zodiac signs, but not Aquarius. They're natural born rebels, always questioning the status quo and looking for ways to improve things. Telling them to just go with the flow is like telling them to stop thinking critically or to accept things as they are, even if they see room for improvement. Aquarius loves to challenge ideas and come up with innovative solutions. So instead of asking them to go with the flow, try encouraging their ideas. You never know, they might just come up with the next big thing. Aquarius isn't content with mediocrity. They strive for progress and are always looking for ways to push the envelope. Number 5, why are you so stubborn? Aquarius is a fixed sign, which means they can be pretty set in their ways. But it's not stubbornness for the sake of being difficult. It's because they've put a lot of thought into their beliefs and ideas. When they stand their ground, it's usually because they're passionate about something important to them. Instead of seeing it as stubbornness, try to understand where they're coming from. Engage them in a respectful debate, and you might find that they're more open to new ideas than you think, once they know you respect their viewpoint. Their so called stubbornness is often a sign of their deep commitment to their values and vision, which can be incredibly inspiring if you take the time to understand it. Number 6, you're overthinking it. Aquarius is an air sign, which means they're constantly thinking about everything. When you say you're overthinking it, it can feel like you're dismissing their natural tendency to analyze and explore different possibilities. For an Aquarius, overthinking isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's a part of their process of understanding the world. Instead of telling them to stop, try listening to their thoughts and engaging in the conversation. You may be surprised by the insights they have to offer. Overthinking, for them, is a way of anticipating potential outcomes and preparing for various scenarios, which is why they often come across as highly prepared and informed. Number 7. Why do you care so much about social issues? Aquarius is known as the humanitarian of the Zodiac. They're deeply concerned about the world and the well being of others. Telling them to not care about social issues is like telling them to stop breathing. It's that essential to who they are. Aquarius is driven by a desire to make the world a better place, and they often take on causes that others might overlook. Instead of questioning their passion, try supporting their efforts, whether it's through volunteering, activism, or simply spreading awareness. An Aquarius is always looking for ways to contribute to the greater good. Their concern for social issues isn't just a passing interest, it's a deep seated belief that we all have a role in making the world a better place. Number 8, you're too independent. Independence is a core trait of Aquarius. They value their freedom and need space to explore their interests and ideas. Telling them they're too independent can feel like an attempt to clip their wings. It's important to understand that an Aquarius will always need a certain level of autonomy, even in relationships. Instead of seeing their independence as a threat, try embracing it. Give them the space they need, and they'll appreciate you even more for it. Their independence isn't a sign of detachment, but rather a reflection of their desire to grow and evolve, both as individuals and in their relationships. Number 9, you're too logical. Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, the planet of innovation and intellect. They tend to approach life with a logical, analytical mindset. When you tell them they're too logical, it can feel like you're dismissing their natural way of processing information. While they may not always lead with their emotions, it doesn't mean that they don't have them. Aquarius simply prefers to find solutions through reason and logic. Instead of criticizing their approach, try appreciating their ability to think critically and solve problems in a rational way. Their logical approach often helps them navigate complex situations with clarity and precision, making them excellent problem solvers. Number 10, you're too unpredictable. Aquarius is known for being full of surprises, often acting in ways that others might not expect. This unpredictability is part of their charm. It keeps life interesting. When you tell them they're too unpredictable, it can feel like you're trying to put them in a box. But Aquarius thrives on change and spontaneity. Instead of trying to predict their every move, embrace the adventure. Life with an Aquarius is never boring, and that's something to celebrate. Their unpredictability often leads to exciting and unexpected experiences that push the boundaries of the ordinary. Whether it's a spontaneous road trip or a sudden career change, these moments are where Aquarius truly shines, bringing a fresh perspective and energy into any situation. So rather than seeing their unpredictability as a drawback, consider it a gift, an opportunity to break free from routine and explore the endless possibilities that life has to offer with them by your side. So there you have it, 10 things you should never say to an Aquarius. If you have an Aquarius in your life, try to appreciate their uniqueness and give them the space they need to be themselves. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more astrology content. Drop a comment below if you have any other things people should never say to an Aquarius, or if you're an Aquarius, let us know how you feel about these points. See you next time.